Are you ready? Okay.
Oh, that's it? What?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. Uh, we're parents. We both have 10-year-old daughters, and I have a teenage daughter as well. And in case you don't have kids yet, being a parent, if you're lucky, being a parent in this day and age, you're going to have one fight over and over again. And it goes something like this, like it'll be 8:45 and they have a bedtime at 9. And they're like, I want to watch a movie. Every time. I want to watch, no, I just watched one show. And you come down 45 minutes later, they're still watching and they insist that they've only been watching for 10 minutes. It's an argument that happens all the time. You want to make sure that they're watching movies or shows that are appropriate, that are educational, and you don't want them to be doing it all the time. So we came up with...
Yeah. Sorry. This one.
Screen time.
Screen time.
So we don't want the tool to do it for you. We want this to be a tool that helps the family to communicate with each other. Right? We actually did some testing with our kids and about the idea that maybe this app would actually like shut down at 10 o'clock or notice that you've been watching 400 minutes a week or something like that and just be done. And they said, yeah, no, they don't want it. They want to actually be in charge. I mean, that doesn't mean that they're going to get everything they want, but they want to be involved in the discussion. So this is a tool to aid in the discussion within the family, nurture a safe environment for the kids, and build their own sense of time management. Because even when their eyes are glazing over, they have a sense that like sometimes enough is enough. Yeah.
And they can go over that.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so this is how we started. It's quite messy, as you see, and I like to just write things down, which is not totally a non-developer way. But so these were our ideas of how we were interact and how we usually interact with our app, and there were like 10 models. We ended up with 20 components, 37 icons designed by us, and 25 application states that we used, and we're going to go deeper into that. And we made 330 commits. And we also had a dead MacBook. Like literally, like this morning, his MacBook died and well, we were able to work with mine. And we just made it in 10 days. So here we have some wireframes and of course. So these were different technologies that we used. We were using the Minstack. We also used the Angular Bootstrap and the charts that we're going to watch later. And for the backend, we tried a very, very, very complicated thing, which was Angular with Redux, right?
Yes.
So yeah, it took us 10 days to figure out a way to work the applications. But yes, and we used the movie database to get all the data for the movies. And let's see. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that the JavaScript libraries in general that are not compatible with Angular will not work in the application, like really. And so we learned it the hard way, like 3 days wasted for just to make one thing work. And related to the external component interaction and the async observable and the inputs, we were actually able to work those through, and that was really one of our biggest challenges. Our achievements were actually running Redux with Angular and build dynamic Angular 2 charts, which I really like, by the way.
I got it. You're doing great. Okay. We didn't get everything in that we wanted. There's lots of stuff that we didn't have time for. But on the top of the list is we wanted some way. There's a design issue especially with younger kids. Like younger kids forget their passwords. Everybody does, but especially younger kids. So how do you have a password system that works for them, but that they're not forgetting all the time? So one approach is don't have one. When you see our app, there's actually nothing personal that we're storing about them. We do store how often they're watching, so we can track their minutes over the week. And so someone brought up, like, well, what if their sister goes into their account, watches a whole bunch of stuff, and screws them up? And they're going to do that, probably. So that we have to figure that out. We have some way. And so maybe someone pointed out maybe soon they can use their finger or their retina or something. But right now we just don't have a password. We have we wanted to expand beyond just movies. So as you can imagine, it's not just movies. It's TV shows. It's YouTube. It's apps all over the place. And then also there's different kinds of content. Like in our family, at least, it's okay. You can watch more if it's an educational show or an educational app. And we wanted to have that kind of distinction. Right now, it's just movies. And yeah.
We can probably, I think that take a look at it. Okay. So this is our landing page. We made it user-friendly, so here the parents will go down and will take a look at what we are offering so far. And then they can choose screen time because of all of these very nice things. So their children will be able to remember the daily bedtime, learn to manage their time, leave reviews to the movies, and also the parents will be able to manage the kids' account. So this is our login, which is not working at the moment.
The internet's been slow though, so there we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Take it easy.
So, yeah,
Yes, you were saying?
So this is the family home. We register as family, and then we can go into the dashboard to see our children. We actually have Hermione, which has an avatar, a name, an age, a screen time that we set as minutes per week, and then we can also set her bedtimes. As you see, we're logged in with her, so we already seen at what time should she go to sleep tonight. And these are the Angular charts that we are able to actually manage from here. Then you can go for...
Okay. So here we are. Okay. And so the main experience for the kid is going to be selecting from a movie, and that we'll be able to put filters in place to have appropriate movies. But they're not going to watch it through here. They're just going to select what they watch, and then we're going to track their time spent on it. And the way that the kiddo will track it is by making their selection. Looks good, 141 minutes. That's a lot of time.
We can just change one the volume, and we can start the screen time.
There you go. Yes, if the kids are anything like mine, they're going to watch one movie for 5 minutes and decide they want something else. So we can support that.
And just
what's that? I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. That's pretty much. So we actually, I think that we have to make some... So we really want to thank our UX guy, which was David. He's not here today, but he made our awesome logo. Like, we literally loved him since the first day. I think this is one of the main part of our application. And we also want to thank all of our team. Like, really, Ironhack is like an effort of the group, and we want to thank our TAs, which have been like awesome, and all of our group. Like, this is our last day, and thanks for making this experience just awesome. Thank you very much.